Welcome, this is Greg Stefaniak. You may know me as the Polish forex guy or the traveling trader. I'm known this way because for the last 5 years now, going on 6, I've been busy traveling the world, trading forex, and at the same time teaching thousands of people how to do just the same. But today I have something very important I want to speak to you about, something that concerns us all. In fact, I may be about to scare the pants off you, but if you stay with me through this short video, I promise to give you a secure, reliable and alternate source of income that will overcome all that I'm about to reveal. The method I'm about to reveal is just one of the ways I managed to travel the world and trade profitable. But first, I have to tell you about some facts. Shocking fact number 1. In 2010, 1.5 million Americans filed for bankruptcy. The worldwide economy is in an uncontrollable downward spiral, and it has been for years. Governments are taking on more and more debt to stay afloat, and it's time you finally realize your financial future is not safe. When you retire, or more to the point, get laid off, there's going to be no government unemployment benefits, no pension. The government just doesn't have the money. Now, I'm not just saying this, it's already happening. Shocking fact number 2. 32 US states have already run out of funds to pay unemployment benefits. I know, it's shocking, and the government is doing a great job of hiding these scary facts from you. They don't want you to know how bad it is. Now, I don't share these facts with you just to frighten you, although you should be scared. I want to motivate you. I want you to open your eyes to what's happening in the world around you and finally realize the world is in an economic crisis and you are just moments away from having your very own personal economic crisis. You must take steps right now to secure a consistent, reliable, alternate source of income. That's why you are hearing this from me. In fact, this is the most important video you will watch this year. Make sure you take the time to watch this video in full right now. You need to face the fact, no longer can you rely on the security of your job. No employee is safe right now. Now is the time for you to introduce a new independent stream of income, one that works in any market condition. One that's not reliant on a job, not reliant on someone else, an income stream you own, you control. Shocking fact number 3. 367,056 American properties were foreclosed in March 2010. People just like you are already losing their homes, their investment properties, their retirement plans because they didn't act fast enough. And it's not just everyday people, even mega rich superstars like Nicolas Cage have had properties foreclosed in the last 12 months. The economic crisis is affecting governments, filthy rich superstars and everyday people just like you. They thought the economy would correct itself. They thought the government could help. They thought they were safe. They thought wrong. Now, don't get me wrong. I was just like these people not so long ago. I had a 40-hour-a-week job. I spent the weekends doing housework. I was a regular person just like you. But in 2006 something happened and everything changed. It was a normal morning. I woke up at 7 AM, showered, had breakfast with my girlfriend and then spent 45 minutes commuting through heavy traffic to work. Probably just like you did this morning. As I was weaving through traffic and listening to morning radio, I was already calculating how many minutes it would be until I could leave my work. I wasn't even at work yet. But this was a normal day for me. I didn't hate my work, it was just boring. It was one of those things that I had to do, not one of those things I wanted to do. I am sure you can relate. When I arrived at work, I parked my car, rode the elevator to the 3rd floor and went to my desk. As I opened my computer, I noted an email sent from the general manager that said, "Urgent attention, all staff required for 9 AM conference room meeting." I looked down at my watch and I realized I was already late. I hurried off to the conference room. As I took my seat, the meeting started. It was the most painful, the most terrifying meeting I had ever sat through. Personally, I would have preferred to go to a dentist and have all my teeth pulled out without anesthetic rather than sit through this meeting. The company was downsizing, people were getting fired. They had already laid off 14 workers and more people would follow shortly. I walked out of that meeting shaking, my stomach was tight, I felt physically ill, and for the rest of the day I couldn't concentrate. It's like my easygoing life had been hit with a wrecking ball. If this could happen to my friends at work, then it could happen to me. No longer was I safe in my 40-hour-a-week job. This was the day that everything changed for me. That night, I sat down with my girlfriend and explained to her in detail what had happened. We were both scared, we couldn't continue to live our lives with so much insecurity. We had bills that needed to be paid, loans that needed to be paid, and we needed a reliable income stream. We decided that we needed another source of income, one only we controlled. We needed to ensure that no matter what happened at work, no matter what happened in the economy, we could still make money. No job could give us the security, so we started to brainstorm the different ways we could start making money. We could start a business, invest in real estate, trade the share market, or maybe even start a website. But none of this really sounded like things we could do. We had no experience and no real desire. So we headed to Google and started searching for more ideas. And that's how I found forex trading. Forex trading transformed my 40-hour-a-week, one holiday-a-year life into a cash-rich, time-rich, intense adrenaline ride. Just last year, I was doing one item on my bucket list when I was involved in an elephant stampede. Yes, you heard that right, an elephant stampede. You may have seen the video I made. Bit different to the daily grind, right? Well, I was in India with my girlfriend working on my forex trading when we decided to go elephant trekking. I don't know what happened, but something spooked the elephants, and the next thing I know, I was holding on to an elephant as it ran at breakneck speed through a jungle. Branches were flying by, all I could hear was the crash of feet, and I remember thinking, now, this is living. As you can see, my mobile office is a little different to the old place I used to work at. Forex trading wasn't always fun though. I don't have a heroic story where I quit my job and the next day I made $100,000. In fact, my girlfriend and I decided it was safer to keep our jobs. While we were learning forex trading, we could still work, so it gave us some time to get it right. You could say that forex trading was our backup plan. And luckily it was. But when I started out trading, I made some heavy losses. I was new, eager to profit, and literally had no idea what I was doing. Sure, I read some free training on the internet, but it wasn't enough. I lost all my hard-earned savings. I had been saving for years to go to South America with my girlfriend, and I lost it all. Things were looking worse than ever before. In fact, I actually considered giving up. That's when I discovered forex robots. The very first time I read about them, I was excited. In fact, I remember telling my girlfriend that this was what's going to change our fortune. No more losing money, these robots were going to rake in cash for us. But I was wrong. I didn't discover a forex robot cash machine. I uncovered the forex robot scam. I invested time and time again in forex robots, and each time I would be disappointed. 99% of the time they just didn't work. They sounded great, they looked great, but they just didn't work. At this point I was losing money trading forex, losing money buying courses that didn't work, and spending more time than ever before. Forex trading was making me time and cash flow poor. But I wasn't going to give up. I was determined more than ever to create that additional cash flow stream. I wanted a new life, and I loved forex trading. While I hated losing, I loved what I was learning. But learning wasn't enough. I needed to start earning. Almost 12 months into trading with very few wins but many losses, I started to group together a few wins. This wasn't normal, but it was exciting. And then I started winning more and more. Forex trading made me more money than my 40-hour-a-week job in less than 1 hour per day. It was liberating.